Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, Stacey and I shall be discussing Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 2, Episode 12. I felt like this was the bodyguard moment, the Whitney Houston scene that Tyler Perry was building us up to when Victoria finally got that hard rock sand penis. Was it everything, Stacey, you thought the scene was going to be?
Absolutely not.
After all that seduction and working and all that bullshit, all she had to do was cry a little bit, open up her dress, and Sam was like, "You know what? Just turn around, girl. I don't want to look at you." But
He should have been like,
oh yes, yes, you're absolutely right.
not a condom was used, I'm sure.
And let's talk about the irony of said fucking, shall we? Because right before this, as I said last episode, I said, "How's Tyler Perry gonna prove the paternity of Nancy's dead son?" I said it. I was like, Sam and Richard were in the war. Sam comes back on leave or some stupid shit, gets Nancy pregnant, goes back to the war, and that's how they're gonna put us together. And that's what Tyler Perry did.
How original.
I mean, he wrote himself into a corner. I mean, there were no other options. I mean, it was either Sam or that police detective that we barely see. I'm like somehow that was Nancy's man. Like, it wouldn't even make a lot of sense. But then again, Sam
doesn't make sense.
I mean, looking at the man, it don't look like he's old enough to even be a part of this, but maybe black don't crack. I don't know. But I mean, Richard and Nancy look much older than Sam to me. Anyway, so apparently Richard's been doing some detective work, reading letters and looking at calendars and shit. And he's like, well,
calculated the conception date to the exact time that he came home.
What happened to the mysterious brother that Richard was like, you must have fucked my brother. Now you fucking my best friend. I was like, you just reaching at straws, man, at this point. Whether true or not, Sam just got accused by one of his best friends, I would say, of fucking his wife, and then immediately goes and fucks somebody else's wife.
He's a wife fucker.
Or, if you will, he's a motherfucker. In the words of Kanye West, you a MILF and I'm a motherfucker. I was like, that's Grammy written words right there, huh?
What song is that?
That's the remix to some song he did with Beyonce. I was like, yeah. The surfboard one she did. What that shit? Drunken Love. Listen to the remix.
I've never heard the remix.
Oh, it's good. I was like, it's only good for Kanye. But I was like, he's like, you a MILF and I'm a motherfucker. I was like, how long did it take you to write that? That's why you win the Grammys. That's also why your wife left you. But the point is, you know what I'm saying? You're still making them hits. Thank you, Kanye. Anyway, yeah, I was like, this don't. Sam ain't shit. But anyway, I was like, where's that rock hard dick? Because, like, I mean, he hasn't had none, right? So I'm like, he has to be building. And like, Victoria just caught him in that right moment. And then Priscilla not answering the phone. I'm like, you know, you're driving your man away, right? Like, he has to put the dick somewhere. I mean, where else is he going to go?
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't shoot her across the room when he came.
Well, they're not done yet, so I want to see if her dress is covered in said semen, like Dr. Meadows was covered in Jason's semen.
Which was interesting.
What's
that
up?
Hunter tried to get that, being that she is not chocolate.
I was about to say that. Because I noticed how he really paid no attention to Victoria's aide who was doing her press, what the fuck, unnecessary scene, and he just let her walk away. But like Dr. Meadows is kind of maybe sort of minority. I mean, she ain't black, but she got.
She might be a little. He might be a little Latina.
That's what I'm saying. Just a little bit. What he's like. That's enough. for me to be like, I like some of the ethics.
So, you know.
That's what. But I was like, you like black women. What you doing? He's like, black women did me wrong. I'm married to one because I got her pregnant. The other one tried to steal my semen. He's like, I got to try something different. Just like Tariq. Eventually, you need to try something different, Tariq. Anyway, I digress. How is it that Dr. Meadows does not mention said jack off moment with Jason in therapy? And then says, Jason, go to your room and we will have a private session. I would never, ever, ever be alone with Jason again after said semen moment. Like, what is going through her mind? Like, what are we doing?
That's not a bit of her first time getting skeeted on.
Maybe that's what it was. I mean, she had to earn her way through, through college somehow. I mean, maybe that's what we find out. And actually, when the Secret Service was like, "Oh, Sam, we need you. There's an emergency. Sam, we need you." I was like, Jason killed Dr. Meadows like very, very quickly. Like that's what I thought. Especially since Hunter was like, "When you get done with my son, let me give you some of this." And she's like, "Well, maybe you know where to put it because your son just kind of puts it in my face." I mean, I don't know. Anyway, the group therapy session just shows you how everything goes back to childhood, right? Like Jason clearly hates black women because he feels like his mother hates him. Okay. So every black woman he kills, somewhere in his mind, he's like, it's my mama. It's my mama. Now, what we don't know, and maybe they haven't defined it or I really don't give a shit, but which one of these kids is the oldest? Like, whichever kid is the oldest is the reason Victoria is tied to Hunter. So maybe she despises her oldest child more than the other one because she feels like if it wasn't for you, I would be stuck with this dumbass. Perhaps.
Maybe.
We're still keeping the grandma's death in play, yet we have no dad, no grandfather, no husband, widow, something like none of this. No. Why are we even still talking about this? Like, clearly we're not going to get into it like we should.
It's Tyler Perry.
Let's talk about deaths that apparently don't matter. Laura got murdered last episode and no one seems to notice or give a fuck. Like this hasn't been announced.
I completely forgot about her.
Yeah, apparently Tyler did too. I was like, she got killed last night. Like, where's her husband? I mean, her husband's still alive, right? So he didn't come back and find his wife dead in the bed, doesn't call Priscilla, since Priscilla's the only one that came to visit them in the hospital. This doesn't happen. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, but again, I was like, this episode is meaningless. I'm like, what's happening? I was like, okay, we're gonna get to the end. Something's gonna happen in the end. And I was like, so again, Victoria had her Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston moment. I was actually, if this was going to be her bodyguard, I fucked the man who protect me moment, they should have had a scene where there was like some type of danger, right? Like she was getting shot at or some shit, and then he had to carry her to safety, and then the draws just fell off. Like she was like, oh my God, I must bless you for taking care of me. And then
he should have borrowed from the other black writers on The House Divided. They were out, and then the Nigerians.
For no reason to show up and start shooting. And then say, fuck it.
Victoria pulls out her gun and Sam pulled out his gun.
Wait. So since she has a disdain for ghetto black kids in the hood, which I thought was too much. Okay. Let's say they actually go to said private school, because this black woman who went to private school somehow thinks black kids don't go to private school. But let's just do that. They go to private school. It turns out violence does happen at private school. Someone tries to shoot her for whatever fucking reason. Sam saves her, carries her off to the car, get draws in the car. That makes sense.
Behind a tree or something.
Oh. Yeah. He's like, come on, hey, it's time to shoot for safety, right? And like you said, he's shooting, bam, bam, bam. Then somehow, for some reason, she grabs his second gun, because there's always a second gun. Then she's like, blop, 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 and she shoots it gangster style, like sideways. And he's like, oh, she's about that life. And then he's like, you know what? Grab this. And then she's like, Let me suck it first, because you know Tyler Perry likes dick sucking. Then draws. I true, and I mean this. I'm surprised Victoria did not suck his dick. Like I was really like, come on, Tyler Perry.
Ladies don't do that.
She was gonna do that in the bathroom. Listen, I'm just. I mean, maybe she's like, maybe he just don't want that. Like maybe he needs to initiate. She's like, this let me show him the draw. I was like, she wearing drawers? Oh, this is not BET Plus. So I'm like, she must be wearing drawers because I couldn't see them. And I was like, I was looking, and I was like, she wearing drawers? I'm like, what's going on here? Anyway, I'm sorry. Attention to detail. That's what I'm saying. That's why people come to the channel, because they know we pay attention. Speaking of coming, let's talk about Kyle, and his shenanigans with Dale, which was ridiculous. His lack of bruising when he got to work, I was like, Tyler Perry, you motherfucker. But then he came up with the line. He wrote it into the script. I was like, all right, Tyler Perry, all right. Kyle was like, I had to put on makeup so people wouldn't see my bruises. I was like, that's bullshit, but you tried. You at least acknowledged it. Because you should
happen to have some Fenty #1 laying around in his complexion, laying in his medicine cabinet. Like, do men just keep makeup just in case they get a black eye?
That's how often he gets his ass whooped. He's like, I gotta put some foundation on. I just gotta make sure I'm looking good. They should have showed that. Like they should have been like him, like just touch it up. Like you clearly just wiped that stupid makeup off him and was like, cut. Let's move on to the next scene. Tyler, man, you got too much money to be doing this bad shit. Like, again, you got The Walking Dead being filmed on your lot. You have Marvel Studios being filmed on your lot. Just on their break, ask their makeup artists and special effects people just to come over and help you out a little bit. Like, you ain't coming up struggling. Like, you made it. But he's still in that struggling mindset. You know what I'm saying? He like, I still got to act like I'm poor just in case I lose all this. That's what it is. Yeah. It's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame. I was. Anyway, real quick, more fucking. That was interesting. So Lynn and Bobby are boning in the same bedroom she shot him in, right? Like she shot him in that room, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, are we gonna forget that? I'm like, we're
romantic.
What's more? I'm surprised she didn't stick her fingers in the hole again, right? Just to be like, I'm used to. I mean, with the up finger, like, come here, boy. Like, I mean, I was like, where's the bruise? Like, shouldn't he be shot? And then, like, later on, they like put that bullshit bandage on him. It wasn't there the first time. It was not there the first time. They're like, oh shit, somebody's gonna realize he got shot, right? Let's put that bullshit bandage back. I'm like, oh, okay, there you go.
Where is what's the daddy name?
Oh, Richard.
Richard, where is his bandage? He too busy trying to get laid.
He's like, Frida, come on, Frida. You love your wife. Bitch, I've been married our whole career together. Like, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, I think you love your wife. No. My wife loves me. She's the one that came to our date and fucked up our date. Okay. I was trying to give you the penis. I was like, well, do you want the main course or do you want main penis? And she was like, I don't know, because your wife just showed up. Now I just realized you married. I don't think I want to do this anymore. I was like, stupid fuck. I was like, what we? Tyler Perry, man. He had a good 10 minutes worth of like drama and stretched it out with this character saying asshole to each other 150 times and girl to each other 150 times. Girl. I was like, what the? Oh man. Do you remember that Living Color skit called Oh Girl? It was like a pro-black woman talk show. She's like, you are strong, you are black, like you are beautiful. Like, go girl. It was like go girl or oh girl. It was something like that. The Wayans sister did it. Anyway, my point is that's what kept on popping in my mind. I was like, if I hear girl one more damn time between Diane and Nancy, I'm gonna throw something. Like, this don't make y'all more black. This shows Tyler Perry don't know how to write. Like, don't. Damn it, Tyler Perry. And you know, everybody was like, I can't talk on the phone. Wait till we get together. We may be being tracked. And what did Priscilla actually say to Diana when they actually got together that was so secret?
Nothing.
Not that Gene is dead, for the record. Not at all. Diane does not say what's in said envelope, which I hope is the analyzed panties of Denise, or what the hell is even going on. Why are we still even talking about dead Denise? Like, Yuma still has not got a funeral. Max is not even dead. His wife hasn't even been contacted. Like, what? It's too much of nothing.
I agree.
I just like, come on, Tyler. Let's get this thing going somewhere, bro. And then Hunter's like, look here, Diane. Let me tell you what I did. My son killed my mistress. We tried to cover it up. We killed somebody. We tried to kill somebody to cover it up. And Ellie, you know, the one that replaced you, and she sucked my dick. Yeah, she tried to steal my semen, like Monica Lewinsky. And what you gonna do about it? Nah. I was like, what the? Shouldn't she have a recording on her? Shouldn't this be the end of the series now? Since that's what they were trying to do, like bring down the Hunter, the Kyle administration. Just and then now Kyle is going to kill Diane in the White House. I was like, oh, is she really gonna die? Are we really gonna? Then the nuclear option is gonna be triggered, like when Priscilla has the envelope of whatever. Then she's gonna be like, Sam, I need to give you something. And Sam was like, I was busy giving Victoria something. So what do you want to do? He comes home with her perfume, with her secretions, something. He's gonna come home with something. She's like, I smell Victoria on you. He's like, let me smell your dick. Bet. No. It's gonna be straight dick. She's gonna just pull down his pants and be like, damn it. This has been inside of a woman. With no condom, too? That's real disrespectful. You know he ain't showering. You know that, right? He's gonna just bust that nut, pull his pants up, and go home. He ain't gonna clean it off. I want Victoria to walk into to Hunter and be like, smell this. Like, just pull out this, like, stick her fingers in her pants, like, smell this. That's the smell of a black man pleasing me. Like, just something. Like, this something real trifling. No, check. I got it. So Hunter gets in the bed. Victoria sits on his face and is like, smell it. Just like he just wakes up with, like, semen-filled vagina on his face. Just make it real nasty for no reason. I'm sorry. I want to see it. I want to see it. Her sitting on his face. And he's like, get this off me. I don't want this. It's like, oh shit. He's like, what is that?
I think that's for BET Plus.
That's right. My bad. You're right. That's gonna be a Ruthless on Friday. Like so. Sarah's gonna be sitting on Malcolm's face. No. Fuck. Is it Ange? No. Fuck. Brian.
Mm-hmm.
What's his wife's name? Lynn? Is it Lynn? Fuck.
Yeah.
Is it Lynn?
Mm-hmm.
Watch. Lynn's gonna go fuck Malcolm or somebody and be like, look, smell it, Brian. Look, leave me. I'm just dirty. And he's like, nah, girl. The Lord said I gotta stay. It don't matter what you do. You're still trifling. How does Sam not know he's broke as fuck? How does he not know Priscilla gave away all his money? I'm still trying to figure this out.
Maybe he's using his company card.
Like, have you not bought anything? Like, they go, oh shit, I'm overdrawn. Like, how is that possible? Like, your wife gave away all your money, bitch. Like, because she's like, you fucking around on me. It's like, well, I am now. But now I'm a kept man.
For it. I'm just gonna might as well do it.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. If my wife gave all my money away for fucking around, I'm like, you know what? I'm sticking. I'm wearing a condom though, because I ain't trying to. Because apparently Sam is fertile.
Yes.
Making random babies and shit.
So is the first lady gonna be pregnant?
I was thinking that. She may be too old though. I mean, I think she's supposed to be playing like someone in her 50s. I think.
I don't think she's that old.
I mean, it would be not. It'd be interesting if she was pregnant, but after these two fucked up kids, and she may be like, "No, I'm getting an abortion. I can't. No. My genes make bad children, and I make bad choices and parenting choices. Like that's the one reason he should have just put it in her mouth. He's like, I can't get you pregnant, girl. Like, I see how your kids turn out. Like, you are not a good mother by no means. I was like, This, my bad. Or the butt. I'm sorry. I mean, he did get it from the back. That's where the spit comes in. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to help you out, right? Like you brought up the spit, right? He could be like, wait, let me put it in the safe hole. For kids, that's what I'm saying. For kids, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm sorry. Maybe I went too far.
Like that on Ruthless.
You said saving that for Ruthless?
Seeding process.
What's up?
For the seeding process.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. Maybe, yes. Oh, speaking of that, so again, why did said Rakadouchi Ben show up to Bobby and Max's location? Like, are we gonna see them again? Is this going somewhere?
Nope, going nowhere.
Why did we not? So again, instead of throwing food at Barry, kick Barry's grown ass out of your house.
What is he gonna do? He ain't got no job.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why are you throwing food? I thought, is this angry black woman episode? Like this all the women just mad and doing stupid shit. Priscilla about to cut Sam. You better get the fuck out of here. I got this knife and I'm mad and I'm black. I'm like, okay, calm that shit down. Okay, you just doing too much. And then Nancy sitting up there throwing food, like, like, how old are you? Like, you just made that food. Like, why are you throwing it? And that's a lot of food for 3 people. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that's a spread. I mean, that's a like a Thanksgiving like breakfast spread. You got way too much food.
Yeah, I mean, you have another man's child, you got to compensate.
Just tell me who the daddy is. He's like, he already figured it out. Anyway, what I'm saying, Barry talking too much shit. He should not be. He just be kicked out of the house right now. Like, you don't need to throw food. Just throw him out. Don't throw. Keep the food. Eat the food and throw your son out. And it's not disrespectful to be like, Mama, just tell him who the daddy is. Shit. It ain't that hard. Just be honest. And Sharon too busy riding Kareem. Like, what? Can we get back to that? Tyler Perry likes women on top, though. Let's give him that. He knows about a woman riding a dick. I mean, this is very consistent with him. I mean, Sharon, Lynn, I'm saying, Ruth. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So women are always on top on his shows. Props. No naked women though, because limits. There's so much women he won't. I also saw the matching underwear. I can't get over that. I'm gonna let that go. Dale is obviously gonna come back because he's homeless. Dale and Kyle having the same underwear. So I'm saying. And yeah. And then Dale acting like he got options. Like, are you leaving? Yeah, I'm leaving. You ain't going nowhere, bitch. You ain't got no place to live. You live in your truck, so you will be back.
Parking lot.
In the park. I'll be going to the parking lot. I'm gonna go sleep in the parking lot where I go. It makes no sense that Kyle already knows where he works. That was too much. Like you just met this dude last night.
He works for the government, so
I was like, what kind of White House clearance bullshit we trying to pull here? Now that's it. Anything else with this episode?
Absolutely not.
I was like, yeah, that's it. Hold on. All right, everyone, we are out of here. Thank you very much for finishing watching our video. Before we go, again, I'd like to thank the commenters of our last video. And so that will be Fox, Davis mom, Spill the Tea, always a commenter, appreciate that. Zachary, DeMarcus, thank you all very much for commenting on our last The Oval video. We will see you next week, or at least for the next episode. What do you think of this episode? If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. For everyone else, please also comment on the video, share the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, just put it in the comment why you didn't like the video. We understand. It could be just me. Maybe I went too far with some of my sexual references. It's fine. Just also, that being said, be careful what you write in the comments. Okay. Like YouTube deletes shit. Like we've had quite a few comments deleted by YouTube's censors and guideline people or whatever. All right. So it's not us. Like, I don't delete your stuff. If you put your comment there and it just goes away, it was probably the YouTube channel. All right, just let you know. And we do try to respond to all comments as fast as we can because we appreciate your support. And again, your subscribers, we appreciate you. We're trying to get to that 1,000 mark. We're gonna get there together. All right. Anyway, guys, so see you next week. Take care of yourselves and each other. And the news guy says that the guy that replaced the black dude who replaced the white dude on NBC. What's his name? Anyway, my point. I was watching news last night. He said the same thing. So it's not just Jerry Springer. I was like, okay, it's not just Jerry Springer. I feel better about it now. Oh, yeah. I don't know why. Just want to share. All right. We got Ruthless. Hopefully, we got Ruthless this week. That's it. Really. We gotta do bigger season 2. We need to be working on that. So we can take care of that. I was gonna do Without Remorse with Michael B. Jordan. But I was like, did you watch it?
Not all of it.
See, it's like just, it was all right. It was all right. It was like, huh?
It's long.
It's what?
It's long.
Oh, yeah, it's long. It's long. Yeah. But at least for you just want to see him with his shirt off. Just watch it to the point he goes to prison. And then,
yeah. Oh, that's not a little prison scene, which I don't understand, but that's another topic.
It's because you fell asleep, probably. It's like it's kind of important. I don't know how he fought his way out of prison. I don't know. It's a lot of things going on. They just wanted him with his shirt off, like in boxing. I guess they wanted to give you a Creed moment. So they worked it into the script. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we're getting off track. All right, guys. See you next time.